Welcome, everybody, to Nexus at Night, your weekly Vanguard stream. I'm Atlas.
Atlas forgot to add us to the stage before we started.
Because it was blank for a second. Oh,
Yes.
so sorry. Fine. Well, whatever. Matt's not even here, so that's whatever. It's fine. I was so busy posting the link to the stream on all of the Discords and the social medias and all that.
That you forgot to post it to us in the chat for a second.
Yes, that's true. But it's also a recurring room. You can come here every time. Then I realized, like, Matt doesn't have the login, does he? And then that's why I did it. You have access, though. You should know. I was wondering about that thumbnail. It is the band Sweet, and they have Ballroom Blitz. And I'm going to talk about that when we get to the cards. Whatever. It's fine. How are you?
I'm decent. Weirdly constipated this week.
Bummer. Oh yeah, Nexus at Night, the pooping show. That's
See, I used to have the opposite problem, but then I started taking fiber and got more regular. But then I started getting into grilled cheeses this week.
Yeah, I got a grilled cheese hobby. That's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just like in the mood for grilled cheeses. Too many like YouTube videos getting blasted at me, and then
what's the weather like up there? Is it like cold and rainy? Because that's usually when I want a grilled cheese.
It's like sunny, but it's still cold.
Okay. Yeah.
No, it's just like YouTube Shorts keeps blasting me with grilled cheese videos. So I like made some.
Yeah, get that cheese pull. Yeah.
So I just like made a couple. I don't get a cheese pull. What? Do you think I'm some kind of professional out here? But yeah, so I've been into that, and I feel like now like normally whenever I have like dairy, it just gives me the shits. But now I'm just having the opposite problem.
That's a bummer. Yeah, because like as you get older, you lose the ability to break down dairy products, and you kind of become lactose intolerant. At least that's what my dad tells me. So looking forward to my 40s, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been like taking fiber to help like regulate in general, but this week I'm just like weirdly constipated.
I put up a TikTok this week, and this is the sickest burn I've ever gotten. Somebody in the comments goes, "Your videos remind me that I need to up my fiber intake," which is like awesome. Good job.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like occasionally my stomach will feel a bit upsetty, and then I'll sit down on the toilet and nothing happens.
Yeah, that's the worst. Where you're like, can you just do the thing already? Yeah. I cannot believe that our viewer number has not gone down as we've talked about this.
Well, yeah, one of those like, okay, I just bought some like laxative chocolates, and then like if I have to, I'll just use them.
The silver bullet. One time, I was constipated and I got laxatives, thinking like, oh, it'll go from like constipated to regular, and it's like, nope, everything comes out. Yeah, still the one person me here. You know what, Mixed Wave, we appreciate you for that. That's just fantastic. I mean, this is also streaming to both YouTube and Twitch, so this is like both Twitch and YouTube people watching us. Which, speaking of which, feel free to comment or like below. That helps us out real big time.
Yeah.
Well, sorry you got the shits or lack thereof. What?
Yeah. And then the other thing happening this week is Newsom signed in an executive order to like have all state employees move back to like 4 days a week.
Fuck. It's such an easy position to take, to just be like, yeah, it was a good idea. We should keep doing that. People like it. We are more productive. But no. Side with the people who own the real estate. Dick.
It sucks for us specifically because like we were on a 2-day schedule, but like the other thing is that like our office was kind of built on the premise that we'd be teleworking, so I'm pretty sure it is not big enough for everyone to be in.
I would love for them to just be like, they can't check on us all, right? Like, it's fine. Yeah. I guess it depends on how devil may carry your boss is.
I don't know, but like, there's also like non-zero chance we get audited. But like, yeah, I don't know how this is going to work like practically, at least for our office specifically, just because it is so small. I think like one time one of the audit supervisors was retiring, so the entire audit team was here, and it was so crowded just off of them. We didn't even have the compliance half of our office in.
Wow.
I cannot imagine how. I think there's maybe like don't remember the exact number, but I feel like rough estimate only like 30 or 40 desks in total. And I'm pretty sure just like one of our two departments being all in the office at once would fill everything up already. I don't know how the hell we're supposed to fit literally like everyone in. Because like 4 days a week, like that has to be like really unfeasible to like try and find a schedule where there isn't some kind of overlap, right?
Yeah. Or like shit where it's like, okay, you work in the hallway or what, or I don't know what the building looks like, but stuff
Yeah,
like that where
because
it just sounds ridiculous.
we have a couple of conference rooms that could like potentially add more seats if the conference room doesn't need to be used. And like there's a couple of there's like one closet we're not using that has like a desk in it and like a couple people could fit in there. But yeah, like I don't know like practically how we're supposed to fit like 100 people that in an office that was designed for like 50 max.
It's just stupid, and I'm sorry. That
Yeah.
sounds like the worst ever. Also, I remember you in the past talking about like going into the office is kind of a pain anyway, and now like that's just the norm for
Yeah.
you. I'm sorry.
Well, it used to be a pain because I had to go to Oakland. Like now that we have an office in San Francisco, it's like a bit easier because I can just take the
Okay.
bus.
Okay. That's not
But
just
yeah, it's one of those like I don't see the point in being in the office, especially with like dozens and dozens of people around. Like it feels like the days where I'm in the office already are louder than I need it to be.
yeah.
Because like people will just kind of stop and have like water cooler conversations,
Yes. And like
and like we don't have
these
cubicles. Like this is
yeah.
like a sort of open plan office where it's like, okay, there's like dividers between the desks, but they're still all like pushed up against each other. All I have to do is just like roll back and peek my head around the corner to like talk to someone.
And these types of people aren't the reason why people are going back in person, but it doesn't help the like, oh, the office is my family and I need to be around people to be productive. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. And
I
I don't
hate
think
the new
people
people.
in our office are even necessarily like that. It's just like some people, in fact, one of our team leads is just like naturally very loud. So anytime he has like a
Oh,
conversation with someone, even if it is work related, it's just like, yeah, I can hear this guy like a mile away.
gotta love when their voice just carries.
Mm-hmm.
Which we have somebody in admin like that, but it helps because if she's trying to shout at somebody across the quad, usually a kid, it's effective for
Mm-hmm.
that sort of thing. Like it's well suited to that environment compared to a closed office space where it's like,
Yeah.
dude, you're using a megaphone in a closet. Like we don't need this
Yeah.
right now.
But yeah, and like already like semi dislike the open plan office. I know
Mhm.
people in our headquarters complain about their open plan office because it's just like zero privacy. It's only manageable for us because we don't have to be here that much. And like because of our current schedule, there's maybe like a dozen people in the office at a given time.
Mhm.
So yeah, like I don't know how the office is supposed to handle it when the full team is here.
You just don't, I guess. Or
Mhm.
hopefully it becomes such a pain in the ass. And like half of you just go home. I can't.
Yeah. I
Um,
mean, like I know our principals just met with like the big bosses to try and like talk the logistics of this because again, our office is not built for this crap, but who
right.
knows if anything will come from that. We have until July to figure it out, and I'm here just kind of hoping that I like win the lottery or like get hit by a billionaire's car or something.
Do you play the lottery ever?
Uh, eh, I mean, more right now because it's just like God, I have got to get out of here before
Mhm.
we move to 4 days in the office. I think my sleep schedule will kill me before the commute does.
That makes sense. I I only play the lottery when I'm having a really bad day,
Mhm.
and I'll go buy a lottery ticket because it's like could always make it better, you
Yeah.
know. um,
Can't make it
if
that
not,
much
just
worse.
yeah, if not, just like okay, I spent $1.50 or however much
Yeah.
the ticket was that
Like
I
$2.
yeah, $2, $5, whichever, like scratch off or pick
Mhm.
the numbers. Um,
Yeah.
it's yeah. This week, there's this one kid who
Mhm.
he's in my freshman
I'm just
class,
gonna
and
go throw this away. Keep talking.
yeah, it's okay. This one kid in my freshman class who's a big pain in the butt. Why
Mhm.
buy a lotto ticket when you already gamble on cardboard? It's not for money, baby. It's for the sexual thrill. No,
I I gamble on cardboard and lost too. I'm missing like what? There are so many decks where I'm just missing like one copy of a card right now.
interesting. Which ones? Or
Okay,
like a
Vermilion,
couple?
I'm missing one copy of the Blood. I ordered it, but it's not gonna be here till
Okay,
like Monday or Tuesday.
all right.
Maelstrom, I'm missing one copy of the Grade 2 Searcher, and I did not order that because I thought I had a full playset already.
Bummer. The guy who I play
Mhm.
with sometimes, he has a maelstrom. It's quite good.
Yeah.
Kind of it's a neat deck.
Oh yeah, I'm also missing one Transels Messiah. I did not order that because I just forgot.
Woof. That's rough. Like people are excited going into BCS. I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't think Transels is that expensive, but it's just like it's annoying that it's just the one.
yeah, I'm just doing the one. Uh, so this kid is like a huge pain in the butt, and he's
Mhm.
like a serial gaslighter. But they're 14, so it's like they're not going to be like this forever. You hope. But as I was leaving school the other day, I'm like walking down the hall to go sign out,
Mhm.
and one of the admin people, the people who are
Yeah.
my bosses,
Mhm.
sprinting down the hallway like full Tom Cruise run, going the opposite direction as me and like rounding the corner. I'm like, I have never seen someone with a mortgage move that fast. Like, especially the way they dress. These are not like clothes to be run in with.
Mhm.
And I, you know, the physics teacher's coming down the stairs as we see the admin run past us outside. We're like, what's
Yeah.
going on? We go outside and like they're pulling this kid by the arm into the library. And
Mhm.
they clearly like just stopped a fight about to happen,
Mhm.
barely. Um, and I'm meeting with that kid's parent next week. So
Fun.
should be a fun time. I am trying to be as objective as possible. He is trying to do his work more recently, which is good.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, there's like that little gremlin on your shoulder that's like just tear him to pieces, and you're like, you can't do that. You're
Mhm.
a teacher. Like, keep it on the straight and narrow. Be as
Mhm.
objective with the parent as you can. Um, but yeah, I've just never seen someone who like not signs my paychecks, but somebody who has authority over me, A, and B, somebody in that sort of clothing move that quickly. It was amazing to watch. Um, and yeah, that was the big T. This week was just like
Cool.
down the hallway, out the door. Wow, we should go check out what's going on.
Yeah. Who's killing each other this week?
Yeah, well, especially since the phone policy's been out, like you know,
Mhm.
kids end up acting out in other ways. We thought that not having the phones would mean less, or like because they would organize the fights over like Instagram chat or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, 3:30 in the quad or outside the store or whatever.
Mhm.
But it turns out all that aggression and like frustration has to go somewhere. Um,
Yeah. Now they just punch each other spontaneously.
I guess so. Or they like talk to each other during lunch or whatever and set it up after school. Because it seems
You're
like a
not
lot of
gonna
these
stop the kids
happen.
from fighting each other.
Of course
They'll
not.
find a
No, I know
way.
that. Them Zoomers need their own stream time or they tilt. Yeah, it's definitely a thing where like this is also the end of Gen Z. Like in the next couple of years, I'm going to be hearing Skippity Toilet like unironically um, from my
That must
students.
be horrifying. I am
Kind of.
going to like destroy your brain with the fucking MBT podcast when I go down to visit.
Yeah, that's fun, and that's also in a couple weeks, so that should be interesting.
Yeah. I imagine our streams for this month are just going to be BCS playtesting.
Pretty much. I know what deck I'm going to bring.
Mhm.
You mentioned to me that I could borrow your Sir Gowans. So
Yes, I have
that's
8 of
nice
them
of you.
now, so you can borrow the
Oh,
common
beautiful.
ones.
Beautiful. I'm excited because like it's just a straight up power
Yeah.
creeped painkiller angel. So
Yeah,
I
I
know
also
what to
have
pick out.
Biscottis if you needed those, but
Which one's Biscotti again? That's
the cycler, energy
oh,
cycler.
not so. It's not so much. Like most of the time, you're discarding monitored Trist anyway because
Mhm.
you can search it and then play it from drop. So like, I don't need the cyclers. Um, Also, the deck is really xenophobic, so I don't have much to play with when it comes to decks. BCSD's hands. Oh, LOL chaos! Please go off in the chat because this is making me happy. I put Graham Grace together too, but it's not ready in the slightest for BCS or at all. But it's like I could probably like muddle through something.
Yeah. Hello, Ed. You missed our conversation about pooping.
Yeah, about pooping because we're in our 30s, and
I'm not in my 30s yet. I'll be
yeah,
there in August.
okay, that's for you. For me, I'm 31. I'm officially in my 30s. Good luck at BCS. Thank you, Mixed Wave. I'm hoping to get BCS off so I can see you, Chuckle Fox. I hope so too.
Yeah.
And see those blasted calves of
Yeah.
yours.
Speaking of events and may or may not be able to make it, they also put out the schedule for Summerfest.
Which I'm not going for fucking Lyrical Cup, that's for sure.
Yeah. See, the great thing is like we don't even know which fucking event is going to be which. Like they haven't actually put that up yet, so like
Yeah.
it could be premium.
If it is, then I'll go. And like, there's always one in LA. Summerfest 2025. I also saw you were saying that like we saw Magnolia, the new Magnolia in the anime, but I want to wait for the
Yes.
full effect before I gush or
Yeah.
be sad.
But from what we've seen in the anime, it's basically the grade 4 as a grade 3.
That's good. I mean, like the deck as the grade 4 was more consistent, but you had like killing problems. Like it was tough to get that like kill shot, which I don't know. I feel like I could make that happen, especially instead of having to like, oh, I gotta find the grade 4 first. If I put it in the right line, great. Problem solved.
Yeah. But like from what we know about it, like on play, it calls something from drop zone instead of soul. And then
Awesome.
like you get back row attack equal to your opponent's grade. So if you go first, it's 5 attacks, and then once your opponent's at grade 3, it's literally just the grade 4 Magnolia.
I'm cool with that. Does it give it intercept from the back row? Or
Yes.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, like they literally just turned the grade 4 into a grade 3.
It does suck that the lion guy that calls from drop based on the grade of your Vanguard can only call 1 with that particular Magnolia, but that's okay. The new Magnolia feels like the new
yeah, if you Persona Ride, it gets drive +1. It literally turns into the grade 4 when you Persona Ride.
Fantastic. The new Magnolia feels like the new Bav in the sense that it seems to do everything the deck wants. Good. I have been sitting on all this stuff, including that stupid apple that just got bought out for months now.
Do you have the stupid fucking apple?
What?
I was about to ask, like, do you have the stupid fucking apple?
I do have the stupid fucking apple, yes. That works with both versions of the deck. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see. It looks like Richmond. Oh, that's Canada.
Yeah. No, it's in Long Beach. It's happening like late May.
Okay, late May. Okay, like I wonder if it's Memorial Day weekend. I'll be like super stoked because that means there
If
was
it is,
something.
I might go.
Yeah,
Because I only have one day off.
Yeah, there was something nice about like getting to go and then not having like work looming over my head the next day. Like I got an extra day to sort of reconstitute myself. And no parts of the Vanguard's effect seem to use a CB so far. Fuck yes, that's what I'm talking about. I don't want to pay
that was the other
$40
thing,
to update playing. That's rough. What were you saying?
Yeah, that was the other thing where I'm like, yeah, as far as I could tell, there were no like costs associated to Magnolia either, which is just again, literally just the grade 4. Like they just turned the grade 4 into a grade 3.
Good.
In
and
like
then
every respect.
Yep, I can use Galadote with it too. I'm so happy. Based on the information that I'm hearing, this is fantastic. We'll see what the whole effect is. I'm sure we'll talk about it next week. New cards?
Yeah, I'm looking up what Memorial Day is the 20th. It is Memorial Day weekend.
Oh, buddy, you have no idea how happy that makes me.
Yeah, so like, I might go. Like the other thing is just like getting down there.
Right. Well, there's always a pull-out couch or a dog bed that is. And when I say dog bed, people, I don't mean a literal dog bed. It's just really big and looks like a dog bed. Relax.
I mean, it's still a dog bed. It's just human sized.
Yeah. Can we talk about how Drajul just got Recalcor too? We can in this section. Yay!
New
cards.
Go
first?
Yeah. So I'll let you handle the like Tuesday stream because it's all relevant to you. But first things first, we're getting new start decks for Skyride. So for the Vergila one, we're getting a reprint of Shenri, one singular copy, and Union
It's something.
Sky.
It is multiple. It is more copies of Shenri out there. That's something. At least.
Yeah, and then for the new Forest Dragon one, we're getting a reprint of Twin Cast, which is pretty cool, and one singular copy of Phylander.
Okay. It's just more of them out there, and that's something, at least.
All right, anyways, I'm handing it over to you now, because literally all of the archetypes from Tuesday are just your decks.
All right, baby. So we got some WELSTRA support. Now, I saw that they had made a, like, I don't know what to call it, like an evil WELSTRA, a chaos WELSTRA, where it seems like like it combines the what's it called, Arnest or something archetype. Yeah. I forgot the name, but it's
Astrum was always a Blitz unit. I'm pretty sure.
Astrum, that's what I'm thinking of. So it combined them together, and apparently it was meta in Japan for a little while, where you could get like 6 attacks turn 3 going first. But the problem was that a lot of the like good WELSTRA cards, example the laser, the one that damage pings, needs a divine skill. WELSTRA. So at first I was like, okay, I guess I'm switching to Astrum when we get it. And then these cards came out. So Blitz Security Varnest is a grade 1. When it's placed on rear, if you have a Vanguard with Blitz, choose up to 1 set order from your drop and put it on bottom of deck or into soul. You have no idea how happy this
makes me. Also, I just want to say the like black Blitz unit that we got in Japan, that was both a promo and a collab unit. So the fact that we have not had any like hint of this card coming to EN means there's a distinct possibility we never get it.
Which like, yeah, that's also what makes me less sad, is I was like, all right, I guess I'm never getting this. The other effect is when your Vanguard with WELSTRA in its card name and with the Divine Still attacks, you can Soul Blast and retire this unit and then choose a product from your order zone and operate it, which means that this allows you to use the Fry Maximum effect for more attacks without having to lock it behind a counterblast.
Yeah.
Or a double Soul Blast in the case of what's his name, the grade 2, which Lauren, if you're in the chat, you can dunk on me for this.
But also, like, this gives you the opportunity to just go double maximum more easily.
Yes, which means 5 attack WELSTRA is no longer like a thing you got to reach for. This makes it easier. It's also good where, like, you take the Fry Maximum on damage and then you heal it and then it's gone forever. This puts it back. Awesome. You can then search it again. We're basically rebuilding the deck to at least fit this grade 1 in the deck. Correct. Yes. I'm just happy we're getting Blaster Blade in the Vanguard in English physically.
Yeah. Also very funny that the version they've printed for Blaster Blade, the Vanguard, doesn't have the errata.
God, guys, you're better than this. Oh, wait. No, you're not. Anyway, Blitz Mechanic Bowen, so grade 2. When placed on rear, if you have a Vanguard with Blitz and your order zone does not have a grade 2 product, put a card from hand into soul, search your deck for up to 1 grade 2 product, reveal it and put it in your hand and shuffle. This is for what's his name, like Litzubel, the one that like draw and soul charge when you play
Lubetzel.
Lubetzel, thank you.
But also, like, don't you just put it into the order zone with the ride deck?
Yeah, so like the grade 1 searches it usually because it's supposed to when you ride on top of it, you search the opponent's Vanguard's grade. So if you're going first, you get a grade 1. That's usually the dog, the kennel. And then if you're going second, you get the Lubetzel, which you then immediately play and then activate with your Vanguard's grade 2, the grade 2 Vanguard, because it's like Energy Blaster, operate a product. So like this is just more consistency, which is
Yeah.
always nice.
I don't know.
Because sometimes you go first and you're like, I can't find Lubetsol. Great,
Mhm.
this is more ways to find it.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess it just seems like one of those, like, it seems very situational. Like, I don't
There
know if
is
you need it.
there was like a blonde girl that's like when you unplay, counterblast, operate something, and then when you operate a product, you can soul blast and draw one. She was very much a like almost a placeholder where it's just like,
Mhm.
whatever. It's another way to operate. But now with the with Varnest, which is most of your battle phase operation, I feel like this now takes its place, Bowen, where it's the like sinew of the deck of like, okay,
Mhm.
it's shield, it's consistency in the early game. I think this is great. It also synergizes better with still, I think,
Mhm.
where you can this allows you to like puts card in the soul that you can then use with your original grade two. I should really memorize these names. Um,
It's okay. I haven't memorized the name of some of my decks.
that's fair, but it's like I don't know. I usually get a lot of shit from my friends where they're like, "Can you just remember the name?" I'm like, "But it's Dogman." you know, Freiheit is the grade two that I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
The boy.
Yeah, I remember
Um,
Freiheit.
yeah, and then Freischutz Maximum is the product that I was
Yeah.
thinking of. Let's
I
see.
don't know. Like,
So
I don't remember the
that's
names of all of my units unless I've just played the deck so fucking much.
yeah. I think also the Fentlicia, the
Yeah.
elf girl, also has more of a place in the new variant where you have Varnest and Bowen allowing you to then get the Frymax more consistently because now it's
Mhm.
like, oh, I can do it for free. Awesome.
Mhm.
Because like this deck gets and loses energy like gangbusters.
Mhm.
It's great. Um, I'm excited to try this new stuff out. I would love to uh, proxy it and try it before this comes to the states because it's going to be a while.
Yeah.
um, let's see, beautiful princess of placidity, Ardalil. I think so.
Sure.
When grade two auto unrear once returned when this unit attacks a Vanguard, if you have a grade three or greater Vanguard, put a rear guard with a different card name from this unit into Soul, and it gets plus 5k till end of turn. A
All
drip.
right, moving on.
Yep. Appearing Nightmare Dimia. Okay. So this is Drajuled stuff, which I sold the Drajuled deck when it was really big because money. And
Mhm.
I didn't want to because I really enjoyed playing it. And now there's a trial deck coming out. Trial deck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Coming out with it. And also some new stuff, which makes me happy. But it also means I'm gonna lose like a lot of money really fast. So if I keep getting those ads about like selling sperm, and I'm
All
like,
right, start donating your
look at
plasma,
yeah,
sell your sperm, go to Texas and start selling like measles coin.
yeah,
Just
measles.
become like a right-wing grifter.
Oh my god, I don't think I'm too like sincere to do the right wing grifter stuff. I could probably do like left wing like crystal woo woo grifting, but I don't think I can do the like meme coin stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so appearing nightmare Dimia is grade one. When it's placed on rear, choose a grade three card with your jeweled from your ride deck, and you may reveal it. If you reveal the card, or you have a grade three or greater Vanguard with your jeweled. God, they got to find a way to shorten that. Like,
I don't think they can though.
such a pain. Counterblast one, check top seven, choose up to one card with demonic stone dragon in its name. Put it into your hand. If you did not put a card in the hand, soul charge two.
Of course, okay.
Yeah, it's all right. And then
I hate
demonic.
that they like invented a way to archetype lock units, but still allow you to play them early. But they did not give it to the Liel cards that were printed in the last set.
Suck it. Yeah.
It's okay.
And
They're just gonna give us a new version of Liel in like set 10 or some bullshit. Or
probably.
that's just gonna be like the secret Keter triple R in this set, because I don't think we've gotten any yet. Youthwork is going to be one of them for sure, but we don't know what the other ones will be.
Probably. Whenever you say Keter, have you watched Severance before?
No.
Okay, it's a fantastic show, but
Mhm.
there's like, I guess a character, this person or like this family that's revered called Kier, Kier, and that's
Mhm.
what I think of. All right, Demonic Stone Dragon, Lithosardor. Do you understand why it's so hard for me to memorize these names? These are ridiculous. Grade 2, when placed on rear, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with your Jeweled, Energy Blast 3, draw 1. Great, something to do with the energy. Good stuff. And then auto on rear once per turn. When this attacks a grade 3 or greater unit, fuck. If your soul has 4 or more cards with different grades, it gets plus 10k till end of turn. That's free. That's good. Sucks that it's once per turn because when you soul blast 4 or more cards at the same time for the cost of your Vanguard with your Jeweled, counterblast 1, stand this unit. Great. Another Rock Howdor.
This is better Rock Argor. You probably just get rid of Rock Argor, right?
Probably. I mean, maybe if you need the, like, I need a card that does this sort of thing that much.
There's like 4. You have like 2 or 3 other cards that also restand.
Yeah, kind of. Jeweled has like a lot going for it, and like I don't understand why. It may be because the writing to 4, it, like you just get punched in the face by Varga and you're dead, and that's it. Uh-oh.
Maybe.
Yeah. All right, and then I think I overshot it.
And then next week's next week's stream, we're getting Magnolia and Artisaria support. And 3 new cards from the Vergila deck.
I will paint the garage when I see the full effect of Magnolia. And those who have been longtime fans of this show know what paint the garage means. Continue. Your turn.
Yeah. Spectacular Dragon. So we got a random piece of Bastion support. And it's like a rare. No, it's a common. So if you have a Bastion Vanguard, it can't be retired by card effects and gets power plus 5,000, active on both turns. And like Bastion already stops your opponent from like targeting your card, so this is just like another layer of protection.
Neat.
And then when it's put on the guard circle, choose a card with Bastion's name from your ride deck, reveal it. If you reveal or you have a grade 3 Bastion, it gets shield plus 5,000.
How many players are out there who are like specifically, I'm carrying water for Bastion?
One guy at my locals.
Really? Congrats to that guy.
Okay, like, he doesn't. He just likes Keter decks. I don't think he's like specific. He did specifically like Bastion a lot. I think he drew Bastion on one of his dex boxes, but you know, I have like one guy at my locals, and even he will just admit that the deck is shit.
Because I have a Youthberg guy in my locals who's kind of like that. He's like every week Youthberg, every variant.
Well, at least he's getting something.
Yeah, and like Youthberg has like the aesthetic to it. Bastion is kind of been left, and like even Alden out Bastion's Bastion, if that makes sense. Yeah. And I don't know. I mean, Youth will most likely have a bunch of triple R's since it will be himself alongside Revolve forms, and there's Griffin for Rezael. Good point.
Yeah, I mean, the Revolve forms could theoretically be lower rarity.
Yeah, this one can't be retired by Bav, but there are better cards to play. Bastion is cool. I wish there was more that it can do. Yeah. I feel like that guy, it's like...
I mean, they just need to keep printing grade 3s that have shield value. It sucks that, like, your entire deck you just can't guard with.
Yeah. This one's kind of neat because I remember you building Granfia and being like, not like standing for it, but just like, this is kind of neat. And then they just never gave anything to it again. So
trust me, I like shitting on the deck just as much as I like. Or I thought it was an intriguing concept when Set 9 came out. I didn't play the deck long enough for me to consider myself a fan of the deck, to be perfectly honest.
Right.
But anyways, in addition to giving all of its support to Leonorn, we are now just making a new deck that steals its mechanics.
Instead of giving it support, because fuck them, I guess.
It's okay. Leonorn just keeps randomly stealing other deck support. At least the Leonorn support this time is being shared with Magnolia. I don't think you were here for that stream.
Was it last week?
Was it last week or the week? It might have been. I don't know.
It might have been last week because like I popped in for a quick second and then left again.
Anyways, Estacion, when it's wrote upon, if you went second, draw a card. Can you believe that? It's so powerful.
No,
like drawing a card for going second. That's crazy. I can't believe they would give this much card. Anyways,
Bastion needs a remake. A buddy of mine is a big Bastion player. Look,
Yeah.
since I have zero authority to be like, oh, who's still carrying water for Bastion? Still carrying water for Magnolia over here. Like
Yeah.
every
I mean, I think Accord is fine. I don't think they need to make a new Bastion. Like they could work with what Accord is doing. It's just like they need to print better grade 3s that like do more.
Sure. Yeah.
Anyways, so when this rides on top, or when this is rode upon by the grade 2, you can reveal Soul Blast 1, reveal a grade 3 with Estacion from a ride deck, call Blast Token to the back row center rear guard circle. The Blast Token, it cannot move to other circles, and if you have a Vanguard with the name, all of the following are active. This unit cannot be affected by your opponent's card effects, and once per turn, put 2 or more, up to 3 other rear guards face up as this unit's plant gauge draw card. That's such an awkward wording. Basically, you can only put 2 or 3.
Yes. Which is like I like the name, like a blast token. I'm imagining like dynamite or something, or a big,
it's a
kaboom.
big fuck. It looks like it's a big fucking bird made up of a bunch of smaller birds.
Yeah.
And then continuous during your turn. If your Vanguard's grade 3 or greater, all your front row gets 5k for every 3 gauges on this card.
Actually, it looks like it almost looks mechanical, like it's planes making up of it. I know it's not, but it's close.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, and then grade 2, when it's rolled upon by the grade 3, search your deck for 1 Vital Blaze Blast, reveal it, put it into your hand, shuffle the deck. And then Vital Blaze Blast is Soul Blast 1 if you have a Vanguard with Estacion in its name. You can put it as a plant gauge for your blast token. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Choose 1 unit card with grade less than or equal to your Vanguard from among them. Call it to rearguard circle. If you did not call a card, you can call a plant token to rearguard circle. And then when this card is discarded as a plant gauge, choose 1 of your blast units, and it gets power plus 5,000 until end of turn. I believe all of the cards for this deck are blast units.
Yeah, that seems pretty. That seems pretty good. That order. Let's see. I am still carrying water for Omin or Grugio, even though Bush, buddy.
Yeah.
Good on ya. It's so funny that this token just can't. Correct.
Yeah. You can still attack the token, though, so Vermilion specifically beats this deck immediately.
Oh, the poor bastard.
I mean, it's doing better than Granfia. Granfia's problem was like any deck with an ounce of removal will immediately get rid of your token and set you back however many gauges you manage to get.
Woof. Yeah. At least this is, they can't do like the pull to the front and then attack over thing.
Yeah, like it can't be moved. It can't be affected by any card effects. So the only way to get rid of it is to attack it, and only a handful of decks can actually do that. Anyways, Legend of Shiku Estacion. So act once per turn. If you have a blast token, when a plant token would be placed on rearguard circle, by his effect specifically, put it as a blast gauge on the token instead. Counter blast 1. Call a plant token to rearguard circle, look at top 3 cards. Choose 1 card from among them, put it into your hand, shuffle your deck. If you have 6 or more plant gauges, look at top 5 instead of top 3. So it gets you a gauge and then a top search based on how many gauges. That's not terrible. And then on attack, discard 2 plant gauges, search deck or drop zone for a blast card, call it to rearguard circle. If you search the deck, shuffle.
Okay, so there's your 4th attack at least.
And then of course you're going to be getting a whole bunch of power from the blast token, as long as you can maintain at least like 3 of them, which I think is doable. It's hard to tell how the like gameplay loop of like eating your very similar to Rora in that regard, where like the gameplay loop of trying to like eat your tokens and turn them into gauges is going to be like kind of awkward as you try to navigate like having enough things to eat to get like all of the gauges that you need to make the gameplay loop work, and like just having space on the board.
Yeah, and like, do you have like the things outside the immediate ride line and support that can fill the rest of the deck too?
Yeah, well, it is a constructed deck, so yes, they're going to give us that. So if you have a Vanguard with Estacion on its name, you can Energy Blast 3, Tall Plant Token. This is Louisiana of Spring Sun. They're themed after the 4 seasons, so this one is spring. When it boosts, if you have 6 or more plant gauges, power plus 2,000. That seems like an awful lot just to be a 10k booster.
Yep. And like, if that's the case, your like you better have a good grade 3 rear guard. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Also, whoever made these is like, I really love Gilmore Girls.
Yeah. Next, we have Ignacio of Summer Heat. When it's placed on rear guard circle by a card's ability, if you have 3 or more plant gauges, choose an opponent's rear guard until the end of the turn. Can't intercept and stand during and it doesn't stand during the stand phase. So
Okay.
stun it. And then if you have Vanguard with Estacion in its name, and you have a blast token, 5k power and shield, that's fine.
Sure. All right. That's free stun. That's nice.
Yeah. Granolindo of Autumn Dawn. When your plant gauge is put during your main phase, if you have Vanguard with Estacion, Counterblast 1, you can call it to rear guard circle from drop.
That's
When it's
what I'm
placed
talking
on rear guard, if you have a Vanguard with Estacion in its name, you can play a plant token or call a plant token.
Okay, that's good. I like this one the most so far.
Yeah.
It gives your opponent's rear guard heat stroke. That's good.
Solitario Frio of Absolute Winter. I feel like that's too many syllables. Does it have to go EO twice?
I feel like it would just say Solitario. You
Yeah.
don't need the Frio. Okay, whatever.
When it's placed by a card's ability, if you have 5 more plant gauges, until the end of your opponent's next turn, your opponent can't choose it, and it gets critical +1, and then rear guard circle or the hand. At the beginning of the guard step that your unit with Escacion's name is attacked, put it into the drop zone, choose one of your units getting attacked, and it gets power plus 10,000. So basically, it's a 10k shield, but bypasses certain things that like block intercepting or whatever.
Yeah, the stupid fucking apple for Magnolia works like this, where you like retire it to give your Vanguard +10 instead of, oh, it gets 5k shield or whatever.
Yeah. And then we have a new like themed plant token, which is just like a little wooden dragon guy.
Yeah.
It is pretty friend shaped.
That's true. And then the last card, 3 heads are better than 1. Choose 1 card from your drop zone and put that card and this card into your soul. Why the fuck is it not put 2 orders into soul with this?
Every single fucking Dark States order is just like, do you want more soul charging?
Someone in our Discord was like, oh, you can use it in Barrow Magnus. I'm like, sure, why not?
Yeah, borrow buff. Anyways, next week we're getting triple R support for Lascaria. Flaming Glem is only getting double R support. So total of 4 cards from that. And the Lascaria triple R apparently is going to be a must-have for Stoicheia players specifically. Good luck with that. And then also introducing a PR card for Skyride Volume 3. Look, there's Dragonic Overlord on it. Looks like it's some sort of order.
Ooh, fancy.
So that'll be cool. I think like they're one of the antagonists for that volume, like summoned like historical cards. So the main character had to fight against like Majesty Lord Blaster and Dragonic Overlord.
That's kind of neat.
Oh yeah, and then Festival Booster.
Yes, more soul. Yum.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
15 trillion more orders. That's Soul Charge 1.
I find it so funny that any Dark States deck that like needs the soul that bad just uses the Bruce one because they're like Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 4, easy peasy.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Testing or.
Yep. We'll do a bit of play testing. How much do you have time for?
I can probably get a game or 2 in. Katie's like, I'm so tired I could go to sleep now, which completely understandable.
Fair.
She's a kindergarten teacher, and I'm like, go to sleep then. It's fine. And she's like, but it's 7:50. I'm like,
take a nap.
Fine. Take a nap. Yeah.
You can wake up at 10 p.m. and still like have a day. It's Friday.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Camera settings.
Right.
Hello there. Okay.
Hello. Switch to my Elgato face cam and then figure out how I'm supposed to position this piece of shit.
Move this a little bit to the right. Okay. Yeah, this mat is like almost a decade old at this point. You can see the like dirt from several moves and playtesting and stuff. This has history to it. There's also this one.
I'm so glad that I'm covering up my mouse mat with Ina right now because that shit's so fucking dirty.
Yeah. The new Stoichea card sounds like a new Franchette, but from Stoichea. Franchette? I think.
Front set for the Chris Rain card, where like it has an ability, like if it's chosen by Chris Rain, it gives the Vanguard 10k, but then it also has another thing that's like on attack, like choose a number of your rear guards. If you chose like 3 or more with different names, it gets 5k. If you chose 4 or more at the end of battle, you can bounce something bounce back to the hand. And it's just like the ability to bounce something back to your hand is so powerful for like early, both for like utility in the late game, just like protecting your rear guards, but early game it can be used for just like attacking you with like no real repercussions. That like it just ends up being really powerful. We have gone over this so many times. There is not a better setting.
I will continue to hold out hope unless for some reason it works. I don't know.
All right. Okay. Do you want to play test against a good deck or no?
I would kind of like to play test against a good deck because I'm bringing a bad deck to VCS.
Okay.
So would like to test against meta or whatever.
Okay. Well, my Levy Dross is not in a proper state right now, so I will play Night Rose.
That's all well and good.
I can't imagine myself being a particularly effective Night Rose player, but we'll get to that when we get to that.
I'm so curious to see what kind of people we're going to run into. It's always fun running into like, you know, other Vanguard people,
you know,
at BCS, and like, you know, I usually try and go in my Nexus Core shirt. By the way, backwards card is Sanctitude, which
no problem.
I'll put the real one in there before we get to BCS. But
I have so many fucking copies of Sanctitude now. I don't think there's a foiled version of the triple drive Sanctitude, but I did buy a copy that like doesn't have the text box just so it looks cleaner.
Sexy.
Yeah, that was probably a waste of money, but you know.
I hope none of you get pulled into a double loss. It's not fun. I don't think I've had a double loss happen.
Yeah, I play fast enough that I don't get into double losses typically.
Yeah, although like you can't help it if your opponent is a huge dumbass. It's weird. I gotta do this like backwards.
It's okay. All of my games take like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
they probably
try and because the problem is you shuffle a ton in this. Yeah. So for people who are like, what's he playing? It's Undercover.
I mean, I also shuffle a ton in my deck, but that's neither here nor there.
I surprised when I went to my first BCS on how friendly the Vanguard community is compared to. I agree with that because like I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh, and
I do think Vanguard overall is a pretty friendly game, which is very nice.
It's a little standoffish, but otherwise, it's.
I'll be bringing a plethora of dumb anime T-shirts. Do you want even or odd?
Odd, please.
This is a 3.
All right, I guess I'll go first.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, I'm sure. Ditch.
Yeah, well, I haven't done my mulligan yet, but
oh, sorry.
Just go ahead with your turn. I'll like mulligan while you do it.
For this, I am making the point of revealing the grade 3 medallion, which is not showing up. I'm gonna turn the lights on right now.
Yeah. It's so I don't know if you've been on like social media, but like the Yu-Gi-Oh community has gotten into like so much drama in the last month or so. It's funny. We talked about the like Pokemon discourse, right? And I showed you the Farfa video on it. Yeah. And then I think there was some like minor thing with the Magic community too, because some like Magic guy was wondering what the big deal was with anti-spell fragrance.
Oh. Well, because you also have like Simo being like, he's showing Magic players like, is this card good? And they're like, well, I don't know. I guess maybe. And he's like, ha, okay. Fucking idiot. Yeah.
It's okay. CVG and Simo are just like milking each other for content at this point.
Sure, why not? Go ahead.
Okay. Draw.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic communities are still some of the worst TCG communities of all time. Yeah, I think it's just like, I don't know. Anytime I've gone back there, it's always been like, yeah, you guys are kind of jerks.
This hand kind of fucking blows, but we'll draw our way out of it. Draw or not. 8. Oh, wait. Right. Draw for the starter. Draw again for the crest. Now 8.
I will take it.
Nothing.
Damage. It's the grade 1.
Okay. Go ahead.
These are actions that I'm not used to. I gotta be like, oh, it's up here, you know.
Mhm.
Draw, discard Horny Spies.
Yep.
To search for the grade 2, and with her effect, reveal the grade 3.
Yep.
And search for another copy of Horny Spies. And once again, for the people going, what's Horny Spies? It is monitored tryst. A tryst is a secret meeting, usually for sex. Horny Spies. And then using said monitored tryst's effect, I will play it from drop.
Mm-hmm.
And use its effect to check top 7 and put something under there as a gauge. I am also not obligated to show that gauge to you because it is a tryst. The Mordalian can only call undercover cards, but I can put whatever the hell I want under there. Let's see. And let's go Caldera. Counterblast. Top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. What's the rest of this look like? I'll get the Tiger.
Okay.
Mordalian likes to watch. Dang it. That's what I have to call it now. Because I originally, like the deck list name, I had it called Body Spies because I probably can't put horny on the deck list name. But probably Mordalian likes to watch, way funnier. Okay, got that. And swing for 10 from rear guard.
Yep, I will take that. Nothing.
And another 10.
That's the Vanguard, right?
Yeah.
OT to pass.
That's a Mordalian. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. OT to pass has only ever happened to me once, but it also happened to me recently, so you know.
There's a certain viewer of ours who commented recently that happened to us multiple times today. Like our OTs would show up in the first 3 turns, and we're like, great, we got him out of the way. Awesome.
Yeah.
You know exactly who you are.
All right. Lovely. My hand is shit. 10 to Vanguard. Actually, 10 to the Daira.
Let's go. Yeah, she's dead. That's fine.
Okay. It's a crit. Go ahead.
Okay. Stand draw.
Like, I have to remember that this is a slow deck and I should be playing for the long game.
Probably. Discard the Horny Spies and then play it from drop. Top 7. OT's ruined gameplay and are still I agree.
Yeah.
Relinquished Adrian. I agree. I also finally got the frame rares.
Nice.
Of the monitored trysts.
I'm still waiting for my SP crits to arrive in the mail. I didn't tell my USPS story, but originally it was supposed to arrive on like Tuesday, and then like all of a sudden I stopped getting updates. It's like your package will arrive later than expected. And then like yesterday I checked the tracking on it again, and it was in fucking New Jersey after having already arrived in San Francisco. I'm like, all right, who fucked up? Yeah, like who put this stupid thing on the wrong truck?
Christ. I should be at 6. Swing with Obscudide, Soul Blast 1 to give him a drive check. Wait, I'm
not at grade 3.
Okay, just 23 then.
Yeah, I'm like, you okay there? I'll guard that.
And then 13. I'm not doing the effect.
I'll guard that.
Okay. Daira and Kitty.
Okay.
I agree, but if my opponents are playing them, so am I. Yeah, it just seems like you can't like gentleman out of the gin or whatever it was for you, Dio. Because there's no side decking.
Yep. Draw. Also, like, people didn't stick by that anyways.
That's true. Betrayal.
This hand is strange. I think I dropped the Negro Bone here. Ride Night Rose. Skill. Soul Blast 1. Check top 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'll add Alvina to my hand and drop another Negro Bone.
Okay.
And then I'll drop in Largolf to Stride.
Hooray for the draws.
Yep. Where's the shiny Obadiah? Stride into shiny Obadiah. Skill of
Sexy.
Largolf. I'll draw.
Occasionally, Katie will send me like an Amazon link to a book. It's usually a book.
Yep.
Without any other context, I'm like, oh, she wants me to buy this for her. And this week it was The Devil in the White City. Have you ever read that?
I have not.
So,
I'm not very cultured. Let's be real
fair
here.
enough.
Obadiah.
In the 1893 World's Fair in Chicago, big, huge deal. Here's all the technology that all these different countries are making. There was a guy who he had a murder house.
Yeah.
He was a serial killer, and then he had this house, and like some of the rooms were gas chambers, some had like pits, things like that. And it was just like, it's about a detective trying to track this guy down. And I read it in college, and
it was Obadiah Shuffle.
and then and Katie's like, I want to read it. And I was like, fuck yeah, awesome.
Okay.
You brought up Devil. I have watched the new Daredevil. Wonderful segue. I haven't seen it. Is it any good?
Well, I couldn't tell you personally. We'll have to wait for Mixed Wave to respond.
Yes.
Obadiah, I'm going to call Negro Lazy Hollow. Negro Lazy, Counterblast 1. What do I call right now? I feel like it's Negro Bone, right? Okay, this sucks because I don't have Marauding Shade in my drop zone right now. Alvina, Energy Blast 3. I will call the other Negro Bone. And then I think I call in Largolf the hand. This might not be correct, but I'll grab back the Intercept order, play the Intercept order.
Nice.
This deck is hard.
I will watch that soon. Watch that soon, and the book sounds interesting. Yeah, Devil in the White City for people who are interested. And then the new Daredevil is solid. It's not as good as the Netflix series, but better than a lot of other MCU shows. I mean, like, that's not saying much, but okay.
Trying to make sure all my just make sure of all my numbers. Both my rearguard columns should be 28, and then the Vanguard is 36. 36 to Vanguard.
No guard.
Okay. First check, Negro Bone. Second check, crit. Crit to Vanguard, power to Largolf. Third check.
First check, grade 1. Second check, the new guy.
Okay.
What's his name? Genix.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next up, Bone dies. Draw a card. 28.
My favorite thing about playing Night Roses in Standard is improvising random bullshit.
Right.
Yeah, that seems about right. Let's see. I'm gonna play the kitty twice.
Okay.
For 33, and then I'm gonna put these two on bottom.
Okay.
For 33.
Yep. Bone dies. Draw a card, and this is 38.
I'll take that one.
Okay. I don't know why. Every time I think of random bullshit go, I think of it in the Skeletor voice, even though it was like Moon Knight. For some reason, I just keep associating it with Skeletor, even though that's like not a thing. Negro Lazy dies to Hollow, and I countercharge.
Random bullshit, go.
Random bullshit, go.
Yeah, there you go. That's better. I think in order to do it effectively, I have to shout it, but Katie's in the next room trying to sleep. So
yeah. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, Dino, my co-host on Generation Dan, is really good at doing it. E-Man. Yeah, that's better. Anyway, Persona Ride. Draw.
Well, Night Rose is just an inherently slow deck. Like, you don't really turn up the gas until you start striding Phantasm Night Rose.
Right. Okay.
Once I get the soul fronts, I'm going to put them into this deck because I do wish I have more soul. Makes
sense. Top 5. The ones after you guard them, that's it. Wow, I got literally nothing. That's cool. 4 triggers and a Monitor Tryst. That sucks.
I know that feeling.
Okay. Let's go call the kitty.
Mm-hmm.
Do put those over there. Top 5. Call Ginnix. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. And call Painkiller Angel.
Yep.
Which will become the doggo when we're at BCS,
Mm-hmm.
but I will use it as is for now.
Okay.
Bro, my Night Rose bro build is so weird. I'm playing the orders. I like them, but it feels too slow.
Yeah. Yeah, like I was saying, like this deck doesn't really turn up the pressure until you start fighting Phantasm, which is like your second stride. So you just have to play it with the understanding that you're not killing your opponent until like turn 5. And you have to like play the deck accordingly, which means like harassing rear guards early, trying to like damage deny your opponent, aiming to like draw a lot and accrue resources. Like if you have the intercept order, like building your board in such a way to make use of it, like calling back triggers and PGs.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have to play the deck like super weird.
Yeah. At least with this deck, like I have to play it a little differently now that I have
Mhm.
Yenix, but not in that like to that extent.
Yeah.
Swing, and then I will Soul Blast for the effect. So this is 23 with single drive.
Yeah, I take it.
Okay, single drive is Affront. Fantastic.
Damage check.
Okay,
No,
and
my
the
PG
goes to bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then swing with Vanguard, counterblast, and call the same guy to the back row. This is 33.
Yeah. That's your Vanguard, right? I'll take this one.
Okay. First check is a heal. You're at 2,
2.
looks like.
You do heal.
Yeah. 2 heal. What do I want to heal? Guess I'll heal this Ginnix.
Mm-hmm.
And give the power to I'll give it to the object you died in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And then second check is the kitty.
Okay. 1 damage. Crit. Power to Vanguard.
Okay. And then this I will swing for 33 with Obscure Died.
Obscure Died is 33. I'm at 23 right now. Guard 38.
Okay. Speaking of 38, this is 38 with Ginnix.
Okay. I'm gonna go 38, and then I think I'll Ghost Chase the Alvina back to my hand.
Okay, end of battle, Painkiller Angel first, Soul Blast. To retire her and draw one.
Yep.
And then Ginnix's effect, put the entire column into Soul to draw, and then Energy Blast 3, which will put me at 6.
Mm-hmm.
To countercharge 1.
Yep.
Let's see. You are at 23 or 33?
I'm at 23 right now.
Okay. This is 38 with Dara.
Okay. This is 43.
Okay, I'm done. Go ahead.
Okay. Stand and draw. Maybe I should have Ghost Chased the Largolf back. Oh well. How much soul? 1. It should be fine. Night Rose retires for cost, so I should just be able to call it back.
Using the grade 4 Night Rose as second strike doesn't feel good unless the opponent is on 5 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Seems understandable.
Yeah. But again, that's why this deck is like doesn't kill till like the 5th turn.
Right.
Skill of Night Rose, Counterblast 1. Still haven't seen a Marauding Shade, by the way.
That's pretty wacky.
I'm gonna call Negro Lazy +2. Negro Lazy, Counterblast 1. I did not PG that turn. Interesting. If that's the case, I'll call back a front. I'll put the front behind Vanguard. It doesn't need to be in the same column. Skill. Right. Energy Blast. Energy Charge 3 for turn. Energy Blast. Do I want Necrobone or do I want Ghost Chase back? I think I want to bone. Okay. So that's plus 10 to my front row. Negro Lazy gets plus 2. So this is from Night Rose's effect. So this is 30.
30. Let's go 33.
Okay.
The front.
Bone dies, draw a card. Next. Let's see. This is only 23 right now. Yeah. 33.
Ayo. Let's go 28 and intercept for 33.
Okay.
Oh, wait. You said 33 or 28?
It's 33. So
It's
10 from the crest, and then Alvina's 10.
Okay. Let's go 43 instead.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Swing with Night Rose. Skill. Counterblast 1. Retire 2 rear guards. Let me just make sure that's how this card works. Retire 2 rear guards. Choose 2 grade 2 or greater cards with different names. Call them to rear guard circle. Then it has 10 or more, gets plus 1 crit. And if it has 15 or more, the called cards has plus 10k. Let me count my drop zone. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I don't think they get the 10k because when I call out the 2, it won't be 15 anymore.
Oh.
I'll do this. Skill Soul of Largolf. That works, right? I will add the Night Rose back to my hand. So yeah, I'm pretty sure these don't get plus 10k because I'm not at 15 anymore, but she does get a crit. So Nightstorm is 33. This is 23.
Sanctitude.
Okay. First check, nothing. Second check, nothing. Third check, nothing.
What a waste.
I'm chilling. This is 23. I think I'm going to swing at your Daira.
She's dead.
Yep. And then this is 33 to Vanguard.
Yeah, I'll take that one. Damage.
Okay.
Crit. Power.
Go ahead.
Stand. And draw. And I will Persona Ride once again. Draw. I'm at 9. I gotta be better about like adding the energy.
Hollow.
Bummer. Yep. Okay. Let's go call Daira. Counterblast. Top 5. Well, Obscudide is a card that I can get, and is the only card I can get off of that. Let's see. I'll blast 2. Check top 7 for stuff to put as gauge.
Yep.
Do that. Okay. What's that? Okay. Okay. Let's go call this Obscudide to the front.
Okay.
Because I'm allowed to do that. It's still a big honking number.
Yeah. Your turn looks like it's going great so far.
Swing, Soul Blast, and this is 23 with single drive.
I'll take this one.
Single drive is Daira.
Okay. Check. Crit. Power to my Vanguard.
Goes to bottom. Swing for 23. Counterblast and take a wild guess. It's another one.
Yep. I'll PG that. What am I get this card? The bone. PG.
Okay. Crit. Let's go all effects to Daira.
Okay.
And second check is another crit, so just put it on the other side.
Okay.
That's cool. Here's another 23.
I forgot to counter charge off of the Negro Lazy last turn.
Oh, that's fine.
Yep.
So 23.
23. I'm also at 23. I'll guard with this. Blast 3 to draw. Oh, there you are. Jesus.
Okay, 33 with a crit.
Okay. Well, since I just drew this, this is a 15k shield, so that puts me at 38.
Okay, and then this is 38 with a crit.
Okay. Intercept order 43.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Stand and draw. Okay, well, we're discarding the Night Rose again. Striding into Night Rose again. And I will counterblast one. Ooh, I don't think I can do that, actually, because of CB concerns. That's annoying, but I can make it work. Forgot. Energy Blast 3 for turn. Energy Blast 3 for Alvina. I will be calling... I just played it. A Perfect Guard. And then... this feels bad, but I'll just call this. Okay. Alright, so now it's 15k to the front row.
Okay.
So this is 25, 31. This is 28 unboosted, 38 boosted. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. I am well beyond the number of cards to get 10k this time.
Always great.
So yeah, 25, 31. 31 to Vanguard.
33? Yeah,
Okay.
33. There's the front.
Yep. Let's go 28.
28. Let's go 28, 33.
Okay. Swing with Night Rose. Retire these two. Okay, well, this card, we're going to be getting that for sure. Do I want Nightstorm? Or do I want to counter charge? I think Nightstorm is fine. Both hollowed. So they both get 10k from their own ability, 10k from Night Rose plus the crest. So they're both at like plus 35 right now.
PG.
Yeah. Anyways, Night Rose is also fuck huge with a crit. 1, drive check 2, drive check 3. All whiffs again. Okay. I said they're both plus 35, right? So this is 45.
Take that.
Okay.
Morning Spies, yeah.
And then
make it easy for you.
58. Okay.
Just
yep. All right. D-Stride, these both die. 1, 2. I'm just looking at the cards in my deck. I think I will mill the top 3. Watch these all be triggers. Surprisingly not. Bring back the Marauding Shade.
I'm impressed.
Okay.
Draw.
Do I want to put anything back into my deck? Not really.
Okay.
I am the other playing a bit risky with how many cards are left in my deck, but you know.
I feel you, boy. All right. Yeah. Top 2.
Did your Persona ride?
No.
Okay.
Aldera. Although my deck is getting very close to being almost all triggers, so enjoy this. In short order, I should be at 10
5,
also.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 cards in deck. How about you?
I got, okay, after, what's it called? Getting the Dara, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 cards left.
Okay, so I will deck out first.
Well, you know, your mileage may vary.
The way this deck operates, I will deck out first.
Gotcha. Energy Blast 2, check top 7.
Mm-hmm.
Put this there.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Got that. Let's go swing Soul Blast to go 23 to Vanguard with single drive.
3 with a single drive. I will simply just PG this.
Okay. Swing. It's a front trigger. Awesome.
Yep.
Goes to bottom.
Yep.
And then here is this is 33.
33.
Rear guard.
Yeah, I'm thinking. And then I'll intercept for 43.
Okay. Swing with Vanguard, counterblast. Call Genix.
Yep.
This is okay, that's only over here. This is 23.
Yep. I'll PG this.
Okay. First crit. Let's go. Is that 4? Is that 4 you're at? Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna do all effects to Dara.
Yep.
And then second check it. Oh, buddy. It's the OT.
I'm fine. I'm chilling.
Okay. All right. It's the red one.
Yeah.
Okay. Draw, and then I'm gonna give that,
we're not fine.
The red text to Dara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought I had more PGs than I do. I forgot I used 2 of them already. We're not fine, actually. I should have guarded that differently.
Swing with Genix. This is only 18 because he wasn't there when the front happened.
Yeah. Guard that.
Okay, and end of battle effect. Put both of these in the soul. To draw
5 damage right now.
Energy blast 3, yes, to countercharge 1.
Yep.
And then here is a big honking number with a crit.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the first one. OT.
Okay.
Second check. Heal. Heal doesn't work, but plus 10 to my Vanguard.
Okay, so I just pretend the OT didn't happen.
Yep.
And then restands.
Yep.
Swing and Soul Blast for now 30, 40, 48.
48.
48 with a crit.
43. Yeah. You good?
Yeah, that's it. That was so funny.
See, we were fine. I didn't even have to use the PG.
Yeah, of course. OT is fair and balanced. .tm. OT for OT, yeah. I think that's what Bushiroad imagines happens every time.
All right, well, this feels bad. And Largolf. Is the draw...
Okay.
The draw is not optional. That's not good.
Okay. Yeah.
Go into Obadiah. I'm gonna have to draw off of Enlargolf. Obadiah. My deck is concerningly small. Look at the top 5 cards. I don't think it really at this point. I think I just have to win this turn or else I lose, so I think there's like 1 trigger left in my deck. We'll see if I get it. Anyways, I will call back Negro Lazy, Hollowed, and then Lazy Skill. What the fuck do I even grab right now? What gets me the biggest number here? I think it's just Nightstorm. Because I think if I don't kill you this turn, I just lose anyways by decking out. Okay. So he has +5. He has +10 from his own ability. My front row has +20. Okay. So, do you need the number?
Yes.
Okay. So this is 28 by default. 48, 58.
58 from Vanguard.
Yep.
What are the others as of this moment?
Okay, so this has +5 from Obadiah, so that puts it at 35, 41. This is 23 from his own effect, plus 20, 43, 53.
Okay. 51, you say?
Yeah. 58.
58. And just make it easier on myself.
Okay.
Go for it.
You're gonna still have to do the math after this.
I know. But at least I don't have
crit.
drive checks to contender. Yeah, to contend. Yeah.
Yeah. All effects here. 3.
Okay.
Okay. So this was 35, 41. 51 with a crit.
33.
Mm-hmm.
48.
Yep.
53.
Okay. And this one's 58.
Okay, that's 28, 38, 43. Nope, that's
Okay.
crit. I'm dead.
All right.
Yeah, that was fun.
I think you had me next game if I didn't next turn if I didn't kill you right then and there. Actually, would you have gotten me? I might have been able to survive.
I was hoping for either my last copy of Persona Ride or to get like a Horny Spies on board, because then everything gets 5 extra K. Like there was one in my damage forever, and the other one was in deck. Sucks.
Yeah.
I wonder if, because I had an Obstudite in the gauge, I ended up going for Genix instead, just for like
the bigger number wouldn't matter. I was always taking the thing without the crit.
Yeah, exactly. So like, I don't think it would have mattered in the end, except why the fuck couldn't I find a heal to heal the Horny Spies and do the thing? I can do one more game, but let me do something with Katie first. I will be right back.
Sure thing. Night Roses. This deck is so fucking hard. Like, I don't know if there was a way for me to play that more effectively, considering I just did not see Marauding Shade for half the fucking game. Like, only playing 2 copies of Phylander, so I don't think Phylander was ever happening, but like, I don't know. It was weird, and like, I always feel like whenever I start running low on Counterblast that like, I could be doing more to manage my Counterblast effectively. And then, of course, like, if I have the Soul Fronts and I could keep using in Largolf, then I could just keep striding into Night Rose more consistently. So, hopefully when those get delivered. But yeah, like, I'm playing 4 Marauding Shades, and I just didn't find most of them. That's the rough part about this. Oh, god damn it. I just separated out my ride deck, and then I shuffled it back in. Where's the other Night Rose? Oh, no, that's Grenache. But yeah.
All right, I'm alive. I agree. I see why some people play 4 Marauding Shade. I agree it's a difficult deck. Oof.
Yeah. No, that one was just weird. All right. Now that I've had my... Okay, now that we've played a good deck, I'm going to play my stupid bad deck that I'm actually bringing to BCS.
All right, I will play my stupid bad deck that I'm not bringing to BCS, but I love anyway. Which, if people are like, what deck is that? It's the Eugene. Da-da-da. It is satisfying when you get it right, definitely. Like, I don't think people understand. I think it's just because, like, it's my little stupid project that, you're trying to make it work. And if you make it work, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Like,
I also don't know why you didn't just choose to go second against me.
I wanted to, okay, part of it was the, like, not even like, oh, I did it for the challenge, but can I do that uphill climb for myself?
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I think if you ever got the 3rd monitor Triss, that game would have gone pretty differently.
Probably. I just needed any heal ever. That would have been great. Okay. It's time for the buddy.
Yep. Time for my unreasonably shiny deck that's not shiny enough yet.
Time for my unreasonably shiny deck that's still really cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm keeping this hand.
I'm doing my mulligan. I put 2 back. I guess I'll go first. No, I'll go second.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Right. Draw.
Yeah.
I will discard a copy of Liel to write up. Go ahead.
Okay. Draw. Let's go. Oh, that's funny. Discard Union the Sky. Okay.
Nice.
All right. This is pretty funny. Draw, get 3 energy, and then immediately spend it to remove Union the Sky and draw again.
Yep.
Swing for 8.
Take it.
Clifton.
Okay. Damage check. Dog.
Go ahead.
All right. Draw.
Did they say they were reprinting him soon? I can't remember.
Saragawan? I don't know.
Yeah. What a pain.
Ride, skill of the grade 2. I will reveal 1, 2, 3. Check top 5. 3, 4, 5. I guess I'll just call this here. I guess I can just call it up front. You're still at grade 1. Eight.
Good guard.
Oh wait, I forgot about the Energy Blast 3 for draw from Biscotti.
Okay, that's fine. Guard for 13. And then I'll take Vanguard.
Okay. Crit, all effects.
Shocker. It's Heat Stamping Dragon and another Heat Stamping Dragon. Okay.
Nice. Go ahead.
Draw Soul Blast to ride from Red Deck
to
get this guy, to get Raindor. And yeah, I'm just going to swing for 15, Soul Church.
Where?
To Vanguard.
Take it.
Meteor Flare.
Okay. Damage check. Gobwillius. I don't want that. Okay. Stand and draw. Nice. Drop Gragalon. Ride. Skill. Shuffle these 3 back. Draw a card. Need to activate Sequence Wizard. Not really. But I'll do it anyways, because I'm stupid as fuck.
That just reminded me of the YouTube video where
I have never been more punished in my life.
Wow, that's amazing. The Cleveland tourism video guy, but it's about his cat, where it's like, holy shit, it's another fucking day. It's the best day ever again. That one.
Yeah.
But it's like, sometimes I look out windows because I'm stupid as hell. Holy Christ, it's a piece of paper.
Yeah, I don't know why I even bothered to activate Sequence Wizard. I had everything in my hand. That's literally just a wasted counterblast.
So funny. Oh my god. Ah, fantastic.
Yeah.
It's so satisfying when you get it right. Right?
Nah, I swear. Sequence Wizard fucking sucks. I should just stop playing it, but right now I'm playing an unreasonably shiny version of this deck. 10 to Vanguard.
My time with Night Runs was fun, but I'm glad I have Glory Maelstrom in my hands. I bet. Let's do 15.
Okay. Attack with Liel. Counterblast. Bind.
I still can't believe you bling this deck out. It's beautiful and stupid at the same time.
Yeah, I know, right? Look, if I'm not going to top at the BCS, I'm going to flex on everyone I'm playing against.
Hell yes. And then we hang out and play games for fun and talk to people and have a good time.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember to bring some food with me.
Like, the only way I can possibly fail going into this BCS is if I go 6-2 and end up in 33rd place. because
Were you almost top and not quite? Yeah.
yeah, because like if I just go X3 drop, it's like, yeah, you're playing Lia Lamorta. The fuck did you expect? Or if I manage to top, it's like, who the fuck let Lia Lamorta top? So the only way is to like almost top, but not quite. That's the only way I can fail.
Yeah, and then we go like DM Fluffy, and we're like, okay,
Mhm.
we have some interesting news for you.
Yeah. Soul Blast 1, draw a card from the this guy. Whatever his fucking name is, Idaros. There we go. So I think that's 18 plus 15. That's 33.
No guard.
Okay. Crit here. Also, Sequence Wizard gets 5 from something being bound. He has plus 10. This gets plus 5 because something was played from my deck. My numbers are very big right now.
Power plus a Nissan. Yeah, that's fine.
Crit to Vanguard, power here. Crit to Vanguard, power here.
I always remember the meme with the crow where it's like yelling in your ear. Nothing, and then a crit, power to Van.
Yep.
And hang on, doing that. And then third check front.
Okay,
right.
so you're at 30 now.
Yep.
This is 38.
Oh my god, that's so annoying. Okay.
I told you the numbers were all big for no reason.
What's the other one?
So this was 33. It's now 43.
Okay. I guess I'll do that for 30, 40.
Okay. Skill of Saragawon. Look at the top two. Add one to hand. The other goes to the bottom. I probably shouldn't do it like that when I'm at BCS. 43.
And then that's 50.
Okay. Skill of Gragawon dies countercharge.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Draw. I am hilariously boned.
Probably, yeah.
How do I want to do this?
Oh, the upside to this is my hand fucking sucks now, and you're about to retire my board.
Yes. Rander's effect, draw.
Yep.
Put a card from drop into soul. Let's see. If I'm facing you down, the one furthest from deck is on my right.
Yep.
I think that, yeah. Let's see. And then the thing on the bottom right is just your hand, right? Like that's not a
This is my hand, yeah.
Okay, just making sure. Cool.
Yeah. Just tell me if you need to know what anything does.
Gotcha. Are any of them like? Do any of them have resist or something?
No.
Okay.
God, I wish.
Call Eugene effect. Put a card from hand and soul to retire the one opposite him, so the one furthest from, I don't know, closest to deck for you, and draw.
Okay. Well, yeah. You should kill that one first.
Yeah. Call another Eugene. Do the same thing for the other front row one. Shove hand and soul. Draw one. Let's see, and then. Move that back. Call Tribash.
Yep.
Call Clifton. Call this heal because I am insane. Rest 2, kill the one behind Vanguard.
Yep.
Okay. Here's 13 to Van.
So Tribash is going to give the Vanguard crit, right?
Correct. And it's going to get plus 5k off of his own effect. I'm hilariously boned because of that last turn. So
probably. I'll take this. Power to my Vanguard. Where the fuck are all these triggers coming from? What the fuck?
That's a good that is a good question. Counterblast, Soul Blast. Check top 5, call 2 into a column, which I guess will be Clifton and Lugnit, which is that like that dinosaur from early that thing, and they get plus 5 each because you have 3 or more empty circles and are on Vanguard with a grade 3 or greater grade. Blah. This is 18 with a crit.
Okay, so I'm at 23 right now. This is 43.
Okay, so OT to pass?
Yep.
First check Shenry, second check crit. I'll do all effects to Dustin.
Okay.
This one. Swing with the new gal. Clifton gives plus 2k for every open circle because I've retired something this turn, so plus 10. Yep. This is 18, 28, 38.
I'll take this one. I got Wolius.
Okay, and then I'll retire it to then put 3 cards from my soul back in deck
Okay.
and countercharge 1.
Okay.
And then this is 28. Same thing with Clifton because I've retired something. So this is 38 with a crit.
38. I'm at 23 right now. This is 43.
I have 3 cards in hand and I'm at 5. So just go. Let's see what happens.
Stand, draw, Persona Ride, draw. Okay, there we go. Call, skill, also last one.
Oh, he drew an extra card. There's a Union in the Sky going to.
Yeah. Call sequence wizard, no effect. The good news for you is that my hand fucking sucks because it's all triggers.
Okay, 3 cards in hand, Root Beer. You'll be fine. Trust me.
Yeah. This is 28.
Okay, and that's a rear guard. Fun. Yep. That's matching and then intercept.
All right. 23 skill, counterblast 1, bind Gobwelius, call the Gobwelius. I'm gonna Soul Blast to look at my top card real quick. I'll leave it on top. He gets +5. This is 23.
Eradicate me. Go for it.
Front trigger, second check, Biscotti.
Okay, first check is Sanctitude. I'm dead. Yeah. So
yeah, getting double crit immediate. Well, the good news is my hand is fucking garbage. So as soon as you like wipe my board again, I have nothing.
Okay.
If assuming you survived, which was like never happening, but like divine skill. Let's see.
My hand was all like grade 2s and stuff, like no triggers, no anything until the one front trigger. Yeah, so like guarding was just a no-go for the most part.
Like 2 more drive checks. And this would become like it's like 23, 30, 28, 38. This would have been like 38 with a drive check. This was like 20 because I would have had to like bind that. This is 23 again.
It's really sad because like I really have a good time playing this when that sort of stuff doesn't happen. Oh well.
Look, I'm hoping this sort of thing happens to everyone I play against when I get to BCS.
Sure. Yeah. And I think it's going to be a good time. Now, the Friday before BCS, I assume we're not going to stream because we're in the same room and
probably not.
We'll be tired and want to go to bed. And
I mean, I'm getting there around 5, I think.
Yeah. So by the time I pick you up and get back to my apartment, it would probably be time to stream anyway.
Yeah.
So
we're probably just gonna skip stream. We'll just like hang out. Maybe I can get you to watch anime or something.
Probably. And then also Katie will be like, okay, anything else, do anything else. So yeah, just the weekend or the Friday of the 22nd, no stream. I'll try and remember to do like a community post on YouTube.
Yeah.
Blue Sky and all that. Everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with us on this Friday evening here on Nexus at Night. Drop a like or a comment or follow us. Or if you want to help out the show, patreon.com/Nexus at Night. Just $1, you get into our Discord and can say hi and talk shit and say I need to eat more fiber. That's always fun.
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, RIP Eugene. Yeah, definitely. At Nexus at Night, anywhere social medias are found. He's running our Twitter. I'm running our Blue Sky. We kind of sort of run the Instagram. Your mileage may vary. Peace, y'all. Thanks for the stream. At Atlas Novak everywhere. At Beerus Rudicus or Plasma Eclipse on Blue Sky and Twitter. Yeah, and then Matt, who is not here, at Wiggums, 2 G's, 2 Z's, anywhere fine social medias are found. So thanks everyone for watching, and until next time, I was Atlas.
My camera turned off.
Oh, we know who he is anyway. Yeah. And have a good night, everybody.